Gather closely, dear initiates, as we continue our journey through the sacred principles of Wiccan belief. Today, we unveil the 8th principle. We believe in the cycles of the moon and the Sabbats, celebrating the changing seasons. The moon, a faithful companion in the night sky, has long been a symbol of mystery, magic, and the passage of time. In the craft, we revere the moon's phases as a reflection of the ever-turning wheel of existence. It is a celestial dance that mirrors the ebb and flow of our own lives, teaching us the profound wisdom of cycles and transformation. The moon, with its waxing and waning, reflects the eternal cycle of birth, growth, death, and rebirth. It begins with the new moon, a time of fresh beginnings and setting intentions. As it waxes, we harness its energy to manifest our desires. The full moon shines brilliantly, illuminating our path, and we release what no longer serves us. As it wanes, we let go and prepare for the next cycle. In the craft, the moon phases hold great significance. The new moon is a time for setting intentions, planting the seeds of our desires. The full moon is a time of culmination and illumination, when our efforts come to fruition. The waning moon is for releasing and letting go, shedding what holds us back. The Sabbats, on the other hand, are the 8 sacred festivals that mark the turning points of the wheel of the year. They celebrate the changing seasons and the eternal cycle of life, death, and rebirth. Each Sabbat holds unique significance, reflecting the Earth's journey around the sun. The history of these celebrations runs deep in the traditions of witches and witchcraft. Many of the Sabbats have roots in ancient agricultural and folk traditions. Imbolc, for instance, marks the first signs of spring's arrival. Beltane celebrates the peak of fertility and the blossoming of life. Lammas, or Lugnasad, honors the first harvest, while Samhain marks the end of the harvest season and the beginning of the dark half of the year. Yule, the winter solstice, marks the rebirth of the sun and the return of light to the world. Ostara, the spring equinox, balances day and night and heralds the coming of warmer days. Letha, the summer solstice, is a time of abundance and the longest day of the year. Mabon, the fall equinox, celebrates the second harvest and the balance of light and dark. As practitioners of the craft, we honor these cycles and celebrations as a way to connect with the earth, the elements, and the divine forces that govern our world. We align ourselves with the rhythms of nature, attuning our energy to the changing seasons and the phases of the moon. Through the moon and the Sabbats, we find guidance, wisdom, and a deep connection to the sacred cycles of existence. They remind us that life is a perpetual dance of change, and that by celebrating the seasons and the lunar phases, we remain in harmony with the ever-turning wheel of the year. So, dear initiates, as you delve into the essence of this 8th principle, remember the profound significance of the moon's phases and the Sabbats. We believe in the cycles of the moon and the Sabbats, celebrating the changing seasons. Embrace them as a sacred tapestry that weaves together the threads of our craft, connecting us to the eternal flow of life and the magic of the natural world. In the moon and the Sabbats, we find guidance, inspiration, and a reminder of our place in the grand design of the universe.